And it also gives us as Namibians an ability to say, you know what, how do we promote our country together as a collective and not as one or two or just investment or just tourists, people are coming to our country, but as Namibians, how do we back up what we are doing as a nation in order to promote the country? So it's very important for us to find that one thing, because it will help us differentiate ourselves and it will help us attract the right people that we want, because as part of branding, you also look at the target audience. Who are the people that I'm bringing who are the people that I'm speaking to? Who am I trying to communicate Namibia to? Who are those target audiences? What do they want? It just puts us in a different bracket. And at the moment, if you look at tourism, if all of us if 5 African countries or 20 African countries out of the 54 have the big 5, why must I come to Namibia? Why Namibia? Why can't I go to Tanzania? You know what I mean? Why can't I go to South Africa? All the guys who have the big 5. So it's really around positioning ourselves in such a way that and it's not just about communication. It's really not that. It's not just about going out there with this one message. It's really around how do we make ourselves competitive internally to communicate that effectively. We cannot then go and say something different about Namibia. So say, for instance, our positioning becomes, so positioning is really, it's a marketing term that we use, and it doesn't have to be, developing nation brands doesn't have to be a marketing principle. So I did my master's in nation branding. I actually wrote my thesis on how to position countries. And we looked at the principles around positioning service brands and the principles around positioning product brands. And you need to find, and the outcome of my dissertation was really that you have to use both. And it's also a thing around NIRCO. Let's take the Ministry of International Relations. It's also around international relations. Who do you partner with? What are you known for? You know, people develop all of these perceptions based on my experience of you, the products that I've consumed of your country. It also depends on maybe films that we've seen that come from the country. It also depends on my experience. I come